Hello everybody, this is GamerGar, and if you have seen my channel before, you'll know that I have played a lot of Stardew Valley. My channel has hundreds of Stardew Valley videos, including a lot of Stardew Valley tips videos. In this video, I'm going to show you one of the handiest tips that I have never covered before. And while you're over binge watching these videos, please click that subscribe button and like this video. It really helps my video out and helps recommend my video to more Stardew Valley farmers. Without further ado, let's jump straight into this video and let's have some fun. The Stardew Valley Wiki is the most valuable resource for me when making videos and even when I'm just playing Stardew Valley. It has heaps and heaps of information for every aspect of the game. Whether you were looking for information on achievements, crops, items or locations, the wiki has everything. The wiki also has some overpowered functionality that we're going to get into very soon. But first, let's look at the quarry mines here. The wiki can tell you everything you need to know about it, like how to obtain the golden scythe, to what kinds of enemies you will encounter and the resources that it has available. It also includes maps of the whole area, identifying where everything in the cave is located. The wiki also provides us with information on things like the weapons that are usable in the game. I particularly find this useful as it outlines all of the weapon stats, damage, crit chance, and where you can locate it. This can come in really handy when I'm doing specific 100-day challenges, but this is not the point of this video. Most Stardew Valley players know all about the wiki pages and the huge amounts of information that it contains. This video is going to cover 3 little links that can be found on the wiki homepage, and by utilizing these links you are going to become a much more proficient and much more powerful Stardew Valley farmer. Over on the right hand side of the homepage you can see a resources section, and these are actually amazing. Let's start with the farm planner. Open the farm planner, you will get a grid of a totally empty standard farm, but don't worry, this can be changed to whatever farm type you are using by selecting the layout tabs on the top bar of the screen. The layout tab includes all of the vanilla farm types, and it also includes all of the buildings, like your farmhouse at each stage, sheds, coops, barns and the greenhouse of course. But what is even more impressive is that it includes all of the most common modded farm types and also credits the creators of those mods. This means that it doesn't matter if you like playing vanilla or super modded playthroughs, this farm planner can be used. Once you have your farm type selected, you can also select each season to see what your farm will look like throughout your playthrough, or you can select the season you're currently in. For the top menu, we can now begin planning the layout of our farm. The first thing we can place is our crops. As we're currently in spring, I'm going to select the spring seeds. And I'm going to go with the spring crops kale. We all know kale is a great starter crop, right? You can place down the crops wherever you like on your farm, and by holding left click you can place multiple crops. You can place craftable items, buildings and even pathways. The great thing is if you use an item, it gets a little star beside it so it can easily be found again. You can even go as far as plan the placement of your grass, and when you are happy with your farm, you can save and export your new farm layout to use as a reference when you're playing the game. The great thing about using this farm planner is you do not need to spend all of your time clearing your farm and placing items in-game to realise you can't fit something where you wanted it, or placing something incorrectly and having to head all the way to Robin's or the Wizard's Tower to move a building. Utilising this tool, you can very quickly and proficiently unlock the true potential of each farm type. The creativity is limitless here. You can basically create the farm of your dreams within minutes using these tools once you get accustomed to it. If you like to min-max, if you like to use every single bit of space that your farm has to offer, this will save you so much time in real life. And if you're like me, and if you're not the most creative of people when it comes to making a Stardew Valley farm, you can always get a friend to make a really cool looking farm, and then you can use that as a reference and try to make that farm yourself. The next one we're going to look at is the Stardew Checkup. This resource allows you to easily check what progress is completed on your Stardew Valley save file. All you have to do is copy the file path, list it, and enter it into the location bar when you hit the browse button. When you enter this folder, you can select whatever save file you want to check, and it will output all of the information about this file. It covers an overall summary of the farm, how much money you have made, and what achievements you have unlocked. It gives an overview of what skill you have unlocked and selected, what quests you have done, and even what star drops you have unlocked. It also details everything for all of your friends if the file is a multiplayer farm. This is a great resource to have if you're going for perfection or even trying to 100% Stardew Valley, which is what we're trying to do at the moment. We're trying to 100% the game. Stardew Valley isn't just a nice cozy farming simulator, it is a very deep game. It has a lot of mechanics, it has a lot of achievements, and if you want to conquer a game like this, these assets will make your life a lot easier. The last resource we're going to look at is the Stardew Profits Checker. This resource gives you a comparison for all the crops in the game, showing you the best ways to make profits from crops and artisan goods. It allows you to select the season, how many crops, the number of days you have, and many other options to show you which crops are more profitable for your playthrough, and it even allows you to account for the price of the seeds when purchased and account for what your farming level is and what skills you have selected. You can also include whatever fertilizer and speed grow you have used. Using this, we can discover what is the best crop that can be placed in your greenhouse, and that hops are by far the best crops that you can place in a keg by a really long shot. And interestingly enough, the most profitable crop to place in a jar is the blueberry. And if you decide to use multiple dehydrators for crops, the best fruit you can place in them is of course starfruit. So try those lovely starfruit out and reap the rewards. Now when it comes to making money in Stardew Valley, you don't have to follow this like it's gospel. As per usual, the best way to make money, probably the most efficient way to make money, is just by using scale. You buy tons of crops, you sell them, you buy even more crops, you sell those, rinse and repeat, and before you know it, you've hundreds of thousands of gold. But if you wanted to make the most out of your time, if you wanted to get perfection or get 100% as quickly as possible, an asset like this can greatly help you. It can save a lot of time. If you're going for perfection or 100% and you want to achieve that within 1 or 2 years, assets like this make those goals much more possible. And that is all for today. Did you know about these resources on the wiki? Have you used them in the past, or are you going to give them a go for your next Stardew Valley adventure? Let me know in the comments below. Huge shout out to my channel members. Here's another Stardew Valley video you might enjoy. I am currently in the works of making a big Stardew Valley video. It's going to be another crazy challenge, and I'm hoping to have that released in the next week or two. So that is something you can also look forward to. If you want to be incorporated into one of the big Stardew Valley challenges, make sure to check out the GamerGar membership. It is quite cheap, and most of the GamerGar members, if not all of them, always end up in a video one way or another. You could be an animal, you could be a tool, all depending on what game we're going to play. But more times than not, your name will absolutely pop up and you will get a big shout out. Thanks again everyone for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.